scoopable bath salts. And I finally got around to doing these scoopable bath salts. And I've got these jars here for putting them in on the shelves so that we can scoop them out. And we have baking soda of 8 ounces, citric acid of 8 ounces, cornstarch 8 ounces, and I'm using sea salt of 8 ounces. And so the first thing we're going to do is put all of our dry ingredients together. And I have got 96 ounces of baking soda. And because I'm doing 3 jars worth. And I have got 48 ounces of citric acid and 48 ounces of the sea salt and of the cornstarch. All right. And the cornstarch doesn't want to come out of the tank. All right, and so now I'm just going to shift that together, and I'm using my spoon with no holes. And I'm going to blend this all together. Let me show you what it looks like. There you go. And so basically we just need to blend all of these ingredients together. Some of the salt had already got into little piles. And so we'll have to make sure that we get all of this well blended so that we can make our bath salts. I mean, not our bath salts, our scoopable bath bombs. Lord, me and my brain. I had bath salts on the brain. Making scoopable bath bombs. And so I'm just going to keep working this around gently until I get all of my ingredients together or blended well. And then we get to add our colors and our fragrances. And we're going to do one with oats and bentonite clay too. And then we're going to do some with lemongrass, some with lavender, and some with what you call it? Some with oats, some with bentonite clay, some with lavender, some with lemongrass. Oh yeah, and then we're going to do a stress reliever. A stress reliever scoopable bath bomb. And I'll tell you the blend so you can do it too if you want to. See, that's why this, see how that spoon, it's with the holes, it works good for blending dry ingredients, let me tell you. And we're using Essential Depot citric acid. I'm still finding, after all this stirring, I'm still finding ingredients that hasn't been blended yet. It may be harder for y'all to tell, but I find little lumps of this or that, and that spoon just works perfectly for getting those little lumps blended out and getting all the final ingredients together. All right, so now this is our master blend here of ingredients. Whoop, there's another little one. There's another one. And all right, there you go. Now I'll take you on the next step. Okay, everybody, Jesse's got back from lunch, and I got that pretty well mixed up. So now we need to put 80 ounces of it into this container, and now this should be 3 batches. That's what we calculated, that it should be 3 times 80. And then into this, let's see, we got to add water and essential oils, right? Mm-hmm. So we got the cord for the scale going through the middle, so I'm gonna hit the side and run around here and get us a bowl or 2. And alcohol those out. There you go. All right, now take that one and change it out. Yeah. That cord is driving us crazy. I used to have an extension cord that I used, and I don't know where it's at. But what I'm gonna need actually 4 bowls, but I thought we could just alcohol them out in between. And we put the food coloring in with the essential oil and water, didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, so, we're gonna need a tablespoon. Do we have one over there, a plastic tablespoon?
No, I got a teaspoon.
Okay, I'm gonna go get a tablespoon. And 75 ounces. There we go. Alright. Let me set this one here. I'll set this one here. And then on this, yeah, we should be able, for me, to hold it like this and you to and we're just a touch over, but that's all right. We got a little extra here now.
We got a cloud.
Woo! Okay. All right, so now we got our 3 starter batches. And now we got to figure out what goes on next. Mm-hmm. All right, so we got 3 batches for 3 of our jars. And here then on our wet ingredients, which we will times by 3, we need water. And we've got a bottle of distilled water around here somewhere left over from, I think it's in there, okay? And then essential oils, 2 teaspoons. We need plastic teaspoons from in there. and a plastic teaspoon from in there. Okay. Okay, so one, two, three, four, and then the first one is we're gonna do is lemongrass.
Okay.
All right. And so then on the food coloring, it's 1 to 2 drops. And that would be yellow. So that means it would be 4 to 8 drops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll hit the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're gonna need one of them little tiny whisks. And then on the fragrance oil or essential oil, it was 2 teaspoons per. And we've got 4 batches.
Where is our tiny whisk? Oh, there's one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that would be 2 teaspoons per batch. Alright. Oh yeah, that happens every now and then with these little boogers. They come out of their holes.
Okay, I got 2 more right here.
There we go. See? Goes right back. Alright. Alright, now we're going to use that spoon over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's put this one in the middle. And now lemongrass is a natural skin toner. And,
Whisk?
huh?
Better than this.
You know, it might be. Once you get that big whisk. And you gotta drizzle this in real slow. You can't do it fast. And we'll move the camera so they can see you do it. Okay, push your pan forward just a little bit. Okay, it's a little tricky. Don't ask me why. There we go. Now we got you going. All right, hit a lick. Well, actually,
You don't want to pour it while I whisk?
that's a better idea. That's what I was just fixing to say. You want me to pour while you whisk. And I can be,
Just a little bit at a time.
am I doing all right?
Hang on. Slow down a bit. Yep, hang on. I think we could have used more color on that.
I think so too.
I do think we could have used more color.
We'll have to see if there's room for more liquid. If there
I
is,
was gonna say, you could put like a couple more drops of lemongrass in there and put a couple more drops of color together maybe, and, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So we put 1 more teaspoon of lemongrass in there.
I did like 3 drops. Let's see what that was. Yeah, there you
I
go.
did 4.
Yeah, 4. Because that 6 barely.
Oh, look what it did with that. It didn't like that at all.
Well, put it in there. See what it does.
And once it put, just have, I think we'll have to put
Just a
water.
drop, yeah.
Yeah, it emulsifies with water, but not with essential oils.
We learned something.
My Lord, it looks white.
I know.
What did I say that was?
That was 5.
Yeah, it was. We did 6
Plus
and
5.
then plus 4.
Yeah.
So that's 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 15 drops. Because that right there don't look yellow at all. Maybe we didn't stir it up.
No, that's going to be good when we get it all mixed in. So you can...
Yeah, yeah. So 15 drops of yellow for that whole batch. And
very hard to stir.
hang on just a sec. It may be that.
Let's try to stir for a little bit.
Yeah, it may be that we've done all we can do with that whisk without bending it.
Smells good.
Ooh, doesn't it? All right, so now the next one is going to be lavender.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and get the and it was 2 teaspoons of essential oil or fragrance oil per batch. We got 4 batches, so that's 8. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4 in regular lavender. Essential Depot's lavender, of course. And then I'm gonna do 4 in the French lavender. Alright.
Okay, I think that's good.
Let me see it. Right there.
I know.
What you have to do is you have to take it now and do this right here with this spoon and press the little places where it's not blended like that right there instead of stirring.
Okay.
And blend them in like that. Okay, and then on the tablespoons, it was 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 tablespoons of that. Now we need blue for the lavender ones. And
We're gonna do blue, or are we gonna mix a little bit of red to make purple?
oh, that's a good idea. And so is that how you make purple? Is with red? Okay, so is it even amounts or is it
I
not?
think so.
What's half of 15?
7.5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll just do 8 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Stir it, see what it looks like now.
7, 8. Well, it looks purplish.
It does.
It's like it's not completely all blending because part of it's
Yeah.
essential oil. It
That's
don't.
what I was gonna say. It's the blue. You can see the blue underneath it.
Yep.
For some reason.
It's the essential oils that's hampering the blending. I guess it should have been blended in the water and then add the essential oils. So there you go, guys. There's a tip for your plan. How's it now?
It's still got a few.
Just a little few here and there? Nothing major? All right, that looks good. All right, set that one aside.
Let me pour this time and you start.
All right. She says, Kim, give me a break. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have the pan on it? Yeah, we do. All right, sorry about that, guys. My camera ran out of battery. And so I had to move it where I could hook it up and it would charge. That's one thing I really like about this Samsung is that you can plug it up to charging while you're using it. And so now we're doing the blend, getting all the color blended through with the spoon. I was doing it on the other side of that table. It was harder. See, as I cut through it, you can see the blue that's not blended. Yeah.
Looks a little gray, don't it?
It does.
Needs more blue.
It needs more blue.
I think it needs more red. It looks blue. Did you see it when we were pouring it in there? It looked blue.
I know, but people think about blue when they think of lavender.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I think purple. But yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm. So, I have my bowls here.
Oh, it's...
Take 1 teaspoon of the, let me smell it too. I think it needs another teaspoon of, another teaspoon of essential oils in there too. So put another teaspoon of the French lavender in there. But first do the water.
Mix the color and water.
Yeah. Because this is pretty well blended already and it does not look blue. Put at least 6 drops in there of blue.
A couple of red too.
Okay. Where's your whisk? I'll get one.
It's behind you.
There you go. Oh, hang on. We ain't showing that. We're being bad. Tell them what.
And food coloring. Red and blue.
Let me get the recipe out of the way. Alright, and then put a teaspoon of, put a teaspoon of French lavender in it.
A teaspoon or a tablespoon?
Teaspoon, that's good. And you can't drizzle all this in one spot. It gets the baking soda to freaking out, so you have to drizzle. Alright, let's see. Hang on, let me get this right. There we go. Whoop. We have a customer. Alright. Alright, put some over here.
Oh, that was a little much. You can see it freak out when you put too much.
It fuzzes. You have to do it slowly.
Now the little lumps, the spoon, it's those. Lots of elbow grease.
Yes. Alright, you can check on our customer. And I'll keep stirring. See all those little balls have to be. I think I've just about got it blended. It still looks sort of grayish. I think just blue might have been the best way to go. But in any case, it's well blended. And you can cut through it, and I don't see any of those little places. So there we go. Okay, guys, we're going to do our stress reliever, and it's 2 tablespoons of water for each batch. So that's 1. Oh, and I dropped some baking soda in there. 2. So that's 1 batch. That's 2 batches. That's 3 batches. And that's 4 batches. Okay. And that's our water. I got a little baking soda in there too, maybe it won't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Go ahead and
8,
do
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We've decided 20 sounds like a good round starting number, hadn't we?
And we'll probably still add a few drops.
You never know. So we're gonna make,
I think this green's gonna do good though.
okay, we're gonna make that done. And then in our teaspoons, it's 2 teaspoons of essential oil per batch. We got 4 batches. So for our stress reliever, 1, 2 teaspoons of Lang Lang. Two teaspoons of lavender, 2 teaspoons of geranium, and 2 teaspoons of rosemary. Now these here are all wonderful stress relieving essential oils. Do not use clary sage. I have more trouble with clary sage breaking people out. More people are allergic to clary sage than anything I know of. I have trouble with that one randomly. People just don't realize they're allergic to sage because we just don't come in contact with it that much in our day-to-day world. If you would you run all the essential oils except for the lavender, the French lavender, and the regular lavender? Let me see. Yeah, these 3 here, we gotta have those. And that looks pretty and green.
I think we got it right this time.
I think we did too. 20 drops. So that's 5 drops per batch.
Give me some over here. Oh, that's way too much right there. Hang on. Foaming up.
We're gonna over fizz.
Yeah. We ain't gonna have no fizz left. You really smell that ylang-ylang.
Oh, I tell you, we're gonna be de-stressed after this, won't we? We'll be going, singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. What a glorious time to be singing in the rain. Well, we'll have our little umbrella out and everything. We'll be so happy. Woohoo! I tell you, I'm getting extra happy. I tell you, there's just something about Lang Lang for making you happy. In so many ways. So very many ways. Okay. And geranium. Geranium makes you happy. And I think we're going to have lots of green.
Woo! You got me.
I gotcha. And some of it went over this way. Yeah, there you go. Yes, I get that.
Can you give me a spoon? It's right here.
Oh, yeah.
It gets damp. It gets hard to do with that.
Alright. Ooh, I got to quit. I'm getting overzealous.
Slow down. It scares you when it starts foaming up like that, don't it?
I know. I'm like, oh no, I'm defoaming my bath foams, my bath fuzzies, bombies, fuzzy bombies.
You're not gonna be fuzzy bombies.
They won't be fuzzy
They'll
bombies.
just smell good and be green.
They'll just smell good and be green. That's right.
I think I got more on me than we got in the thing this time.
Yeah. All right. I got rid of that.
Now I'm gonna sit here and stir this in for About 30 minutes.
I should say, I'll take this side and do some whisking. It's coming up a real pretty green.
Yes.
And it smells really good too, don't it? I'm gonna turn it around on you.
Powder is so soft.
It's gonna feel so good in the bathtub. And don't you feel
Smells
better?
good.
It's like I just feel like all happy.
Smells really good. Pretty green. We should have had this for St. Patrick's Day.
I know. Hey, we're doing a really good job with this one, double teaming it like
Yeah,
this. It's
What
like
we need to do.
it's like so like blending good. Oh, there, I think I
We
did.
get hung up.
Yeah. I think that one's isn't it
think it's
blended?
good.
Yeah, it's blended. Okay.
Good job.
All right, now let me see if I can put this. No, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Okay, so now we've got our green, we've got our yellow, and we've got our
Somewhat blue.
somewhat blue. And we just didn't do good. I think just blue, don't use the red. I don't know.
Yeah, just blue, don't use the red.
Yeah.
And then to make purple, you're going to have to use...
Yeah, and let's see.
It's clumping together.
Yeah, see, it clumps. So what we have to do is we have to leave it like this overnight and let it get through its clumping stage and break it back up. And then tomorrow it can go in the jars. But next we're going to work on the bentonite clay and oats.
Oh man, it feels so good.
All right, let me see now. I think my head would be cut out. There we go. Maybe my head will be in there. Okay, so now this one here is our bentonite and organic oat recipe, and this is original per se. What we come up with, I have no idea if it would ever mold,
Yeah.
because we're making this purely for Scoopable. And so we're doing 24 ounces of baking soda, which is here, and then 12 ounces of salt, cornstarch, and citric acid. That's right. And so first thing we'll do is put our dry ingredients together like we did before with the big thing. And then we are adding 4 ounces of bentonite clay and 4 ounces of ground oat. And Jessie wants to make it a color.
I do.
But I feared that with the bentonite clay that it would not accept any color but look gray. And also it has a real natural look about it because it has the oats in it and the bentonite clay. And so I'm protesting adding colorant to it, but I do think that it needs more bentonite clay. Come on, and we'll show you guys. See, it's just not dark enough. There's just not enough in there. So I'm gonna add, I did 6 ounces of bentonite and 6 ounces of oats.
Smells so good. You know how to use it?
But I'm adding another 3 ounces, so that'd be 6, 8 ounces, 6, 7, 8, 9 ounces of bentonite clay, because it just needs a little bit more. It needs to look more bentonite clayish. Of course, when it gets wet with the color, with the essential oils and the water, the color may come out more in it. Alright, so we got that done. And that's totally at your discretion if you want to add a little bit more bentonite clay, but it just looked like it wasn't dark enough to me. And now we're going to do our water, and it is going to be, we added to this, so instead of 1 tablespoon per batch, it's going to be 5. It'll be a tablespoon, but it's going to be 5 tablespoons. 1, 2.
Are we gonna make it a color?
3, 4. It's great. Jesse's like, camera away. Okay, so we've got our 5, and so instead of see, it's normally 2 teaspoons per batch, and there's 4 batches, but there's 5 batches in this one. So that means we need a total of okay, so it's 2 teaspoons per batch, and so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 teaspoons we gotta have. So we'll do 4 of them. 1, 2,
How you doing?
3,
Feel better?
4 in the French. And we'll do 1, 4, 5, 6, 2 of the lavender, and then we'll need 4 in the lemongrass. 2, 3, 4, and then you gotta smell it, because lemongrass overpowers lavender very easily, and then you can't smell your lavender. So we gotta make sure that we can smell both of them in there. Hey Jessie, you've been backing away from it. You smell it, come over here and smell this, and see if you think it smells like lemongrass and lavender.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well,
I
then
don't know, the lemongrass is a little overpowering.
yeah. Okay. So let's
I do
add.
just a little bit of,
We'll add.
but you don't want the lavender too overpowering either. I'll start right there.
I'm gonna put. The lavender gets easily killed by lemongrass.
That's good.
Okay. All right.
Good.
Let me bring y'all in closer now where y'all can see that.
What color is it?
No! This one's got to look all natural for the natural folks. Jesse's loves them colors. Jesse, take a a spoon, that spoon that's over there, and bring it to me. But is that stuff getting cakey on the top already?
The green is.
The green is?
Yeah, it is a little cakey.
Huh? The green really is? The green was the prettiest color too. Come smell it, Jessie.
Smells good and needs some color.
Ah, this is the natural one. Does it look like, it looks like it's all well and good blended.
It does look blended.
It looked like it blended up faster than the others. I guess
It's because we had color in the others so we could see where it wasn't blended.
that's probably it. That's probably it. Well, you stir on it just a minute.
Okay,
And I got-
some out
Oh, I thought it was, is it squirrel and somebody else? Oh, I didn't know.
there. I think it would look really pretty orange.
She wants to make it orange.
Because I love the Mennonite oatmeal and the way it feels. I don't want my water to look right inside.
But it's the natural one.
You know, there's got to be something natural about food coloring. You can eat it.
Yeah, you can eat it. That's it. You can eat it. So here's, oh, let me get this turned around. Here we go. There's the green.
Beautiful.
And that's the feel good.
You know, it would have been so cool if we had made that one like a mint, like chocolate mint or something.
Yeah, if we did the fragrances. And then this one here is the lemongrass.
I love that one.
And then this is the purple one that fought us tooth and nail about being purple. And
Still don't want to be.
it still don't want to be purple. But it smells awesome. And
this is the natural one.
this is the natural one that Jessie wants to make orange. Probably might even sell better orange, but we don't know. We're gonna try it once.
If it don't sell, we'll put some orange in it.
If it don't sell, we'll put some orange in it. All right. So, I don't know. I hope you was following that recipe. But the basic recipe is 8 ounces of baking soda, 4 ounces of citric acid, 4 ounces of cornstarch, and 4 ounces of sea salt, 1 tablespoon water, and 2 teaspoons fragrance oil or essential oil. Okay? And then it called for 1 to 2 drops of color. And,
We added 20.
we added 20. But that was 5. And it says here, your color will look very dark in the emulsion, but will be light in the fizzies, so as to not leave rings around the tub for this batch, I use 1 to 2 red and 2 drops of yellow. The final results will be very light peach. So maybe we won't leave rings around people's toes. So you can choose to do less if you want. Now, we're going to bring you back tomorrow because we got to show you about how it crispies up and what to do next. So we will see you again tomorrow. And Jessie, Jessie,
Yes, ma'am.
you can't stir these in the morning before the video gets put on. All right?
Is the Floral Sunshine the best one for really dry skin?
Really dry skin, the best one's bar number 6.
Okay, dry irritated.
Dry, irritated, cracked, chapped skin, bar number 6. Well, for any part of your body.
Okay.
Customers. Yeah. All right. See y'all tomorrow. All right. What'd you do this morning when you got here?
I took the spoon and stirred all of the bath bombs.
And what was you supposed to do?
Wait for the video. But I did.
Well, I told her, I was like, now you know we got to stir this on camera. Don't stir the video. Because what'd you do the last time? First thing when you got here? She stirred it, that little sample we did.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
And I was like, darn. And so I told her, I said, don't stir.
I didn't put it in the container though.
That's true. She didn't put it in the container. She waited on that. She knew she was going to do a video. And so now what was it like this morning?
It was really hard.
Crispy,
Yeah,
hard?
it was like we had put it in a mold, but it was like all around the edges it was formed to the container.
All right.
And solid. I had to break it all up and make it powder again.
All right. And has it hardened again since? So that way that's good because I had to be at the hospital. I had to get up at 3 o'clock this morning and take Randy to the hospital for he turned 50. Well, he's 52, I think. But anyway, I didn't tell his age. You didn't hear that. I'm not bad. I did not do that. Anyway, but when you get a certain age, they let you have colonoscopy, and they said like it's time for yours. And he got a good report, but I had to take him down there because he had to have somebody with him, or they wouldn't do the test. And so I got volunteered. And so I had to get up at 3 o'clock this morning, and yes, I am just about dead. And do the hospital thing with him and help him through that. And he got a really great report, and we're so happy. And he's out on the lawnmower mowing at his house. And but I had to get up at 3 and get ready, and then go get him and get down there at the hospital on time and do all that stuff. And then I had to run back to the house. And I uploaded some video that I'm going to turn on, and they'll probably already be on by the time this one goes on. But I did what before I took my nap. I uploaded, I think, 2 videos that I had recorded. Well, I uploaded part of this, the other part of this one, and then I uploaded another video that I did. And it's all finished now. It's just processing. And so I'll get that one on, and it may already be on by the time you see this, and it's worthless that I'm telling you about it. All right, so anyway, so now you've shifted through that one.
Yep, this is the stress relief.
Okay, well, I wanted to show them what it looked like when it hit water.
Oh, okay.
All right, so now we've got our labels on here. The stress relief one is this one, and you're going to set that down right there in front, and just start scooping.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to take and move the camera over here to where we can see what it looks like when it hits the bathtub.
You want to see this?
Yeah, you're going to get closer too. We got a visitor who doesn't want to be on the camera, and so we're going to see what it looks like when it hits the water. Woo!
You didn't really put enough in there.
I didn't put enough in there to tell.
There you go.
Woo! There we go. That's what it's going to look like when it hits the bathtub water. Now, is it okay for your hand to be on camera?
Yeah.
All right, I got my gloves on, so you put your hand in there and see what you think of that. Swish it around.
How's it feel? It feels soft and silky.
Yeah, it feels real smooth and nice.
And this is the stress reliever one. And pull your hand out. Did it turn green or anything?
Nope.
Yeah, it did just a little bit.
That's just because he's an outdoors guy.
No, it's because we put enough for a whole bathtub in the little bitty bucket.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It wasn't diluted a little bit.
That's why we did put a whole bunch.
Yeah, we put a whole ounce, a whole half an ounce to an ounce in there.
Didn't get green though.
No, my glove didn't turn green. That's true. Wipe your hands on that towel up there and see if anything green comes off. Anyway, so y'all know that y'all can be conservative about your food coloring processes. We were non-conservative, wasn't we?
We were not conservative.
Yeah, it didn't come off.
If anything, my hand is dirty.
All right, so now let's see what the oats one looks like. I'm gonna get some more water, guys. Hang on.
Look, we did that just right, Kim.
Did we fill it just perfect?
We measured perfect, and I'm not sure if we didn't overfill it. Nope, just perfect.
That means we may have extra on the bentonite clay.
And when I scoop, it still might come out just a little bit. Let me see. Let me experiment with that now.
Hang on, let's let her see.
Nope.
Let them see how full it is. Yeah, there we go.
When I scoop it, it couldn't have been any fuller.
No, that's perfect. That was 4 batches, or was it 3?
It was 4.
4 batches for that gallon container. Okay, so here's this one. I'm gonna go get rid of this one.
Can you put that over there, please? Thank you. This is the lavender, which is this one.
All right, now this is the bentonite clay and oats. Ooh!
You know, I think that bentonite clay really does make it fizz a little bit more.
Uh-huh. You want to see what that one feels like?
That one does feel really silky.
Yeah, that's nice.
It is nice, Braden. I really, really, really like that.
This lavender smells good.
I'm gonna have to take my glove off now and just try it. Can't help myself. Oh yeah, that's heaven. And the oats just blended right with the water, and so did the bentonite clay. It's nothing like gonna clog your drain or anything because it was the oats were powdered up. So we did good. Except for possibly we've put too much color in, and we will find out because you got a bathtub at home, don't you? Mm-hmm. All right, so you have to go and test all of them.
All right, I get to take 4 baths tonight.
That's right.
I'm gonna smell good tomorrow when I run that marathon.
I know it. Now the hot water bill might be a little high.
Toby will send you the bill.
There you go.
It's not cheap to experiment.
I know. And I don't really think there'll be a problem with any of them other than that green one.
Yeah, because the others are very light.
Yeah, so we got to check to see if when you get done with your tub bath, if you have a green ring in your tub.
Well, Kim, I live with 2 little boys. We always have a green ring. So I won't know the difference.
Now, how we're going to sell this is we are going to put this in our pretty little shelving unit out there that we've got all prepared.
Our antique one.
Yeah. And we're going to have a scale out there, but no scoops or anything so that people have to ask for help. And, well, we might even not even put a scale out there. We might have our scale. We might take one of them white tubs and put a scale and all the different scoops in individual plastic containers to keep them sanitary, and like a pair of gloves, and then set it just behind the counter, and then you can just carry that out there whenever somebody wants something and just get whatever they need. Yeah. And so these 2 here, but what we'll do is we'll have a scoop and we'll put it in these bags according to how many ounces they want, and put a bread tie on it. And we sell a lot of things in these little bags. We sell our bath salts in this. So this is Scoopable Bath Bombs.
Are you going to tell them the price?
Or Bath Fizzies. Yeah, they're 75 cents an ounce. We sell our bath salts for 50 cents an ounce, but there was a lot more cost to this. And whatnot. And
Our purple looks more purple now that it's out.
yeah, it does. It looks more purple now that it's in
We
the
had the
clear.
hardest time getting that purple.
Do we have a customer? No, not a customer. That's him working on the computer. Yeah, so let's go, I'm gonna weigh that, and, well, I said I was, there we
There
go.
it is.
I'm gonna weigh that and see how much that comes out to, so people can see. That's not, oh, you've got a new phone charger.
I do. I
I
got a
was
new
going to
cell
say, that
phone
looks like my
yesterday.
phone charger, but it don't look like it's been abused.
No. Now if I could just figure out how to use my phone. I've got all the ringers turned on and it still will not ring.
Oh, is it an iPhone?
Yes.
Have you got the little switch on the side turned?
What switch on the side?
There's a switch on the side that turns all volume off.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Oh no. Like I said, I gotta figure out how to use it.
All right. Have you got it with you?
Uh-huh.
All right, I'll look to see if
It took me, I got that magnifying glass on, and you know, you have to do the 3-finger tap on the screen to get it to come up. I did not know this. I accidentally did a 3-finger tap, and then I couldn't get the thing off for an hour. This magnifying glass. I was going crazy. And then finally, I found the tips section with my big old magnifying glass on the screen. And, went through there and found where it said you got to 3-finger tap it. And it was that easy. But I had one moment last night, and it took me an hour to do it.
All right, so that's an ounce, which is a perfect small bath bomb size and perfect for one bathtub visit.
Unless you have a humongous bathtub.
Yes, unless you have a humongous bathtub. And but people with humongous bathtubs have to get the humongous bath bombs.
Yeah, you're right. And they're
So-
like $3 or $5 a piece.
That's right.
So it's still cheaper to buy 2 ounces.
Yeah, and I didn't have to work hard or nothing
No.
to put them in those little
I
molds
had
or
to work
dry.
hard to keep them from molding though.
Yeah, we had to keep them. We had to work hard to keep them from molding. All right, so now I'm gonna take these two in there and set them on the shelf, and then I'm gonna take the camera in there and show them how pretty they are.
Okay.
And when you get that one loaded up, just bring it on, and then we'll get the other one. So I'll bring you right back. Okay, everybody. This is our little Hoosier cabinet. We have our bath salts on here, and we've got another canister of bath salts that we're making to go here. We haven't decided whether we're going to want to do bentonite clay and organic oak bath salts, or if we're going to do a stress relieving bath salts. But in any case, we've got our lemongrass, our lavender, our stress reliever. I just put that up there. She'll decorate it. She's like a decorating girl, and she'll do it. And then this right here is lavender, lemongrass, bentonite clay, organic oats, and we're gonna have our. She's working on getting a little tub. We decided we're gonna set that up here on top. That'll have all of our dippers and our scale and some bags and some ties and all that kind of stuff, and probably a sheet of labels too and an ink pen. And so, don't that look good? I'm real fond of that. And so I'll show it to you from the bottom. And there it is. And she'll decorate it out more too and make it look all foo-foo. I know she will. And we might even put some cup of calm sitting there. That would be pretty, you know. Right here we might put some 99 tea and a cup of calm. And
stress relief soap up there by that.
yeah, and the 99 without. That looks pretty sitting up there. And I got one tart burner and some stress relief wax melts up there. And so there we go. We got all situated. We might put a couple of the restful lavenders and the soothing citrus tarts up there. And so I think, let me see if I can show you that. So there's our little basket with our scale and our ties and our bags and a pen and some labels and some plastic gloves and everything. And we're gonna set that up here on top so so that we can get it down and get that for whoever needs it at any time. Are you heading out? Thank you so much. All right, so there you go. That's it. All right. I thank you so much for watching. I thank you so much for liking my videos. You know I need that. And I thank you for commenting. And I really do appreciate your comments. And if you want to see my free soap videos, remember to go to KimberlyMcNutt.com. All right. Bye, everybody.